This is for the sign of Leo for the month of July. As I was meditating on your sign, I see there's like a different energy surrounding you at the moment. I hear I'm all cried out. So you could have cried your last tear over you and a love interest. I also see that this love interest can also be your child's father, child's mother. But it was definitely a deep relationship that you could have been battling with. So it's like your relationship could have felt like a battle. Um, and the most beautiful thing is I just feel like you're stepping out of that energy. I feel like you're tired. I feel like your soul is tired. I feel like you're tired and you finally, I hear the word like, I surrender. So you could have took yourself out of the battle. I don't know if your love interest or partner made you feel as if you weren't good enough or made you compete with other people for their love, for their time, for their attention. Either way, I don't see you being strung up in that energy anymore. Where I felt as if there was a time where you felt like you were in a battle and you didn't want to back down. Now I see where you're actually trying to make peace. Like peace means more to you than trying to compete for this person's time and love like you used to be. I just don't see that your energy is heavily embedded in this anymore. You could have literally like, you know what? If you feel like the grass is greener on the other side, then, shit, get the stepping, Gina. You could have been on some Martin stuff. Get the stepping. And I feel like even though this person may not be around you or you guys, don't communicate as often as you used to, I still feel like they can be in the back of your head. But the beautiful thing is I just don't think that they take up your headspace the way that they were before. So that's the good thing. I hear purging. You could really be at a time of like purging a lot of toxic people, a lot of toxic behaviors, a lot of toxic relationships. I feel like you could really be in a space of it's all about me, I hear. Like it's all about me now. Like trying to focus on yourself, trying to turn a blind eye, I hear. So if you're trying to maybe you're blind to the bullshit. You just don't want any parts of it. I just feel like drained. Like you're really, really drained. So let's go into that. I also see where some of you could have started like new positions. I see some of you like offices, officer. I'm not sure if that has any significance to any of you, but I just see where some of you are getting trained for a new position, whether it was a promotion or whether you got a new job. So for the ones of you who are being trained for a new position or you got a promotion, congratulations to you, because I feel like Leos, you guys been working hard. I feel like you've been working hard and finally you're reaping what you sowed. And some of you guys sowed a lot of seeds and you've been waiting on this moment, and finally, I think it's slow. I feel like it took a while to get there, but you're finally starting to see things grow. So let's see. Let's get into this. The overall energy for Leo. Yeah. See? But for some reason, I feel like this is past energy. If it's not, and you're in this energy now, I feel like this too shall pass. So you're feeling burdened by a commitment, by a marriage, by a relationship. A lot of fire too. So I did say that. I feel like this relationship could have been a burden. You could have put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of tears, a lot of effort, and like waiting, you could have waited a long time to see things grow, But for some reason, I don't feel like this is current energy. I feel like this is past energy. I feel like you were burdened by a commitment that you could have been in for a long time, that you've been waiting for things to grow, for things to get moving from a certain place, I don't feel like it has happened as of yet. And I feel like that's why you had to turn a blind eye. That is what made you drained. Like this was so burdensome that you just had to refocus or switch your focus, switching the focus. Yeah, look, the Lovers, right? So, and look at this, single. So some of you are in your single energy right now. You're working on your pentacles. You're working on your money. This love is draining, but this money looking right. Some of you guys are really working on yourselves. I see someone looking in the mirror, like trying to get their mojo back, trying to focus on their coins, taking the attention away off the burdensome relationship and putting the focus back into them. So most of you guys are single right now, but you're feeling left out in the cold. I feel like some of you guys could have walked away from somebody that you love so much. You could have walked away from a commitment. You could have walked away from a marriage. I don't think you wanted to, but I think you felt like you had to, because no matter how much work you were putting in, things weren't changing and you were starting to lose yourself. So in order to regain yourself, in order to regain your money, to regain your focus, I hear to regain your sanity, you had to turn a blind eye to this burdensome commitment that just put you through hell. And I think even though you turned or walked away, or you could have moved out, if you guys lived together, you could have moved out. Or if you're even still living in the house, you can be living single, but still living together. But I think you were hoping that with you walking away or turning a blind eye or finally not arguing with this person anymore, I think you were really hoping that they would come in and put the work in, or that they would notice or show you some type of sign that they cared, and they didn't. And I think now you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling left out in the cold. And one thing about that, even though you may be feeling left out in the cold because you were waiting for your partner to come and, prove for once, you said, you probably feel like, I've been putting in the work. I've been proving myself to you. Now I want to see if I finally step back. Let me throw my hands up. I feel like a lot of you just prayed. Like, God, I surrender, or whoever you pray to, right? Because we all have different religions. But I feel like a lot of you prayed and surrendered to the Almighty to wait and see what's going to happen, because you just couldn't fight anymore. You couldn't yell anymore. You felt like it's not even doing anything. It's not even changing anything. So what's the point? So even though you guys walked away, you're still feeling left out in the cold, and you're still wanting a reunion with this person from the past. So you're still wishing and praying for a reunion, for a return. If not, if your partner could have walked away from you to be with a third party, I feel like you're wishing that they would leave the person and come back to you. So I did mention something about if they feel like the grass is greener on the other side, you know what? Fuck it, go. Go. Like, tired of fighting, tired of competing, but still waiting, wanting a renewal, a reunion, a renewal, thinking how bad you want this. You could be with another fire sign. So you could be with a Leo like yourself. Any of the fire signs you could also be with. And thinking about how you want a renewal. You want things to move forward. You could also be with a Cancer. you really want to offer from this Cancer or this fire sign that you're with. You want things to move forward. You want to bring the balance back into this. You can also be with an earth sign. So you could want to bring the balance back into this relationship, or hoping that they will, because I feel like some of y'all took your hands off. So it's the completion of a cycle. You guys could have went through a hard cycle. I feel like many cycles. Some of you guys could have been with this person for 4 years, 7 years. You could have just been with this person and it was just in this cycle, the same stagnant cycle, having to compete, having to fight, and nothing really good. And you want the love back, the person that you met when you guys used to have so much fun. You're thinking about those times. But I feel like they hurt you so bad that you're guarded. You really are guarded. You're guarded and you miss them. And I don't think you'll tell them that. You know, you could be holding that inside right now. And they don't even know. So let's switch this up. Let's check on the energy of your ex, right? So Spirit, tell me, what is the overall energy? I can use a different deck. What is the overall energy of Leo and their love interest? What is their overall energy? Leo's love interest. Some of you are working so hard. I see like some of you guys are actually putting in extra hours. Money is on your mind heavily. Like some of you guys are really, I hear, stacking, saving. I feel like you could have went through a hardship financially and you're finally starting to get your money back up again. I feel that big time. So if you don't see the money coming in, or you're just getting out of a hardship, or you're in a hardship currently, that's not going to last for long. Money's about to come. It could be here. I feel like that is the current energy. You working really hard on your stability. That means a lot to you right now. And it could be something that you could be doing, like to take your mind off of this burdensome love situation. You know, it's been a good distractor, and it could have been beneficial. Because now that you turned your energy into yourself and your money, you could be seeing the progress of that more so than the progress in your love life. Okay. Spirit, what is the energy around Leo's love interest? Okay. So right now they're in solitude. They're in solitude right now. They're by themselves. So you guys could be in a separation. Yeah. They have to make a decision. So this is truth, judgment call. Wow. Having to make a judgment call and truth. So right now they're thinking about, you guys could have been arguing. Once again, if you were in a third party situation, you could have been arguing about this third party, and for them to come out and tell you the truth. You know, maybe if some of you guys, you know, gave them an ultimatum, like you either stay with them or stay with me, but you can't do both. So right now this person is by themselves and they're trying to make a judgment call. See, having to make a sacrifice. So there's some type of behavior that they have that they need to cut out. They need to make a sacrifice if they want to come to you. And they're thinking about this right now. Or maybe that's what they said. Like, you know, I just need some space right now. You know, they could have, you know, they could have turned their back on you and told you that they just need some space right now. Maybe things are getting burdensome for them as well. And they know. I feel like they're aware. If they played dumb before to their behaviors or the things that they were doing to you, I feel like they're really aware of it now. Even if they haven't told you that, they are aware. They're in solitude right now. I feel like some of them went through so much because of what they put you through. Or you guys could have went through so much together. But they have to make a sacrifice if they want to be with you. And this sacrifice that they have to make, they feel very conflicted and defeated about. So whatever addiction they were battling, or if they were juggling multiple people or one person, they feel defeated. It's hard for them to make this sacrifice. That's why they're by themselves. So if some of you haven't even heard from them, this is what they're contemplating. Yeah. Awareness. See, I said it. I said they're aware. Even if they haven't told you yet, they're aware of what they're doing to you. They're aware that they're hurting you or they have hurt you. They're aware. They're aware of all that they have caused. If you have trust issues with this person and you could have told them like, yo, I act like this because of you. You know, you made me feel this way. Hadn't you been, having all these behaviors, whether it's lying, cheating, overspending, hadn't you brought this into our relationship, I would have never turned into who I am now, So they're aware. They're aware of these behaviors. They're aware that they have affected your relationship, or your marriage. They're very aware of it. And they feel defeated over it. Suffering in silence. So right now, a lot of them are suffering in silence. And they're facing their shadow. So the shadow is like the dark parts of them, right? So I did say if they had behaviors, addictions, and addictions can be of all sorts. You know better than I do of what addiction your love interest was facing. They're facing their shadow. They have to face the darkness within them. And heartache and loss. So they're feeling a loss of you. I feel like you had to pull back from them. I feel like they feel empty inside right now. And I feel like they know that they're a part of the cause of it, So yeah, heartache and loss over the harmony. So things used to be so peaceful and so beautiful between you guys, And now they're feeling the loss of your love. And it's causing them a lot of mental conflict. So this energy is no good right here. This is no good, If you haven't heard from them, or if you do hear from them, but they're cold, I feel some of them can be really cold right now. And that can be of a concern to some of you guys. Like they're so cold. It's because they're facing their shadow. And sometimes their shadow, it don't look good. It ain't pretty when you have to face yourself. And sometimes in order to face yourself, you face it through your own karma, right? So they're facing their karma right now. So let's look at their hopes. Spirit, what is Leo's love interest hoping for in their connection? What are they hoping for? What do they want? What are they hoping for with Leo? So right now, they're hoping for wisdom over their destiny, If they're making a judgment call, they just want wisdom. They want, or maybe they're, seeking the right thing to do. They want to take control over their life. That's what they're hopeful for. If they're in solitude, that means they're looking over their life right now. They're looking over all their behaviors, all the things that you could have told them or warned them about. They're looking over all of that. And they're just hoping to seek wisdom, whether it's through a person, whether your love interest is going to readers as well, to find out how can they fix their life, their destiny, their future is of concern to them. So that is in their hopes. They're hoping that they can gain the proper clarity and wisdom in order, to have a beautiful destiny, which is a future, a life. They want a beautiful life, which is good. That means this lifestyle that they was living, it caught up to their ass, and now they're ready to make changes and they want the wisdom. Some of them could have been very self-sabotaging. And now they're looking within to themselves and staying to themselves so that they can clean their act up, facing their darkness, not running from it anymore. What is their fears? What is their fears? Ooh. So their fears is emotional withdrawal. So some of you guys could have emotionally withdraw from them. And that's what they're fearful about. Some of you guys could have, used to been more emotional towards them, more nurturing, more loving, more affectionate. And some of you guys have withdrawn. and they're afraid. Like, if I don't get myself together quick, or if I don't make the right choices, what if I lose them? Because they're already emotionally withdrawn from me. So I feel like they're conflicted. They don't know what to do. And it shows that mental conflict. All right. Ooh. What are the possible outcomes? Possible outcomes for the month of July. Yeah. So this can be for the month of July. It can also be for the month of August, but the outcome is love begins. Somebody's going to take control over the situation, and the love will begin again. Somebody's going to use their power to begin this love again. So if you guys were on a rough patch and you're waiting for this person to finally turn their lives around, that is happening. That is coming. The last card. Oh, these are beautiful. Yeah. Leo, things are about to get really better for you. So it shows victory and success. So if you're hoping to get back with an ex, if you're waiting on them, if it's you're in a marriage and you guys are just separated right now, it shows that there's victory and success in the future between you two. It shows light. There's light at the end of the tunnel. If you've been waiting on this, it can happen. And this shows the universe. The universe is yours. So maybe pulling back your energy or taking back your love, even though I see it's hurting you too, it seems like it was the right thing to do, because it has this person in solitude and it has this person thinking on what to do now. Now they're facing their demons. Now they're facing the darkness within them, the things that could have been getting in the way of your relationship. And the beautiful thing, Leo, I think you're doing the same thing too, right? Because it takes two to tangle. I always tell people that, you know. But let me do a quick pull for single Leos. If you're not with this person anymore and you're looking for new love, spirit, new love for Leos. You will be successful. You'll be charging ahead. Let's clarify this. New love. Or somebody charging ahead towards you. That's what I see. So there could have been, for the single Leos, there was a disruption in your foundation. Things fell apart, right? So this is a breakup. So this is for the single Leos who is not wanting their ex to come back. They're wanting someone new. It shows it. A breakup. You know, a foundation that you used to have that once was firm has now been disruptive. It shows that, see that person on the horse? Somebody will be charging towards you. But Spirit is telling you to be patient. Be patient for this new love to enter into your life. Be patient for this person, this new person to come and charge towards you. And it also says to stand your ground. So when I see stand your ground, stand firm on your principles. You know, if you allowed people in the past to take advantage of you and take advantage of your love, and now because of all the hurt and pain, you know, you stand for something. This is what I will no longer tolerate. I want a man or a woman to do this, or they better, you know, they better be stable. I don't want to take care of somebody ever again. They better be a gentleman, or they better be very ladylike. Whatever your wishes are, Spirit is just telling you to be patient and stand your ground. Don't give in. Don't give in to temptation. Don't give in to people trying to half-ass you. Don't settle. Stand your ground. If you think that you're worth it, stand your ground and be patient, because somebody is going to charge forward to you in your life. You will have a love life that is successful. See? So right now you're mentally conflicted in regards to your love life. You want love so bad right now, and you're mentally conflicted about it. And it says choose wisely. But I feel like if it says choose wisely, I feel like even that, some of you are thinking or contemplating on going back to your ex, and some of you are wondering if you should take a new love interest. For some of you, I even see where you might have a new crush, or somebody has a crush on you and you don't know what to do. You don't know if because things have disrupted, you don't know if it's worth it going back to this relationship where this person made you feel like shit. Or if you should go and try something new. But Spirit is saying, make sure you choose wisely and stand your ground. You don't have to settle. If they don't meet your expectations, you do not have to go down on their level just so you can have somebody. That's not how it works. If you be patient and wait on what you say you deserve, guess what? You will get the recognition that you want. And look, new beginnings. So you have new beginnings coming to you. Passion will be ignited. So if I feel like, Leo, you could have been going through this cycle for so long. This right here, disruption. Your foundation in your love life could have been shooken up for a minute, and you've been waiting for this, praying on it. And the good thing is, like, it's coming, it's here. Spirit is just asking you to be patient. Let me just do this last step. Be patient. The love is coming. And if you are waiting for someone to get their act together because you truly love them and you don't even see yourself being with anyone else but them, and if they come back around to you and prove themselves to you, you can take them back. People can change. This person is going within. They are facing their shadow. They are facing their karma. Even though they're still trying to decide over their destiny, as well, just like you. You're trying to choose, like, should I wait on them? Should I, move on? They're thinking the same thing too, but you both want the same thing, a bright, beautiful future. Let me see. I even see somebody checking up on someone's social media. See, this is a good one. Prosperity lies ahead. Leo, y'all money looking good. Your money is looking good. I really see where some of you guys been working so freaking hard. Prosperity lies ahead. Y'all deserve this. Y'all deserve it. I'm sorry. You've been working on it, and you deserve this money that's coming into you. I feel like you've been suffering and going through hell for a very long time. You deserve this. Look, your hard work is paying off. I just said that. I just said you deserve this. Y'all been going through hell. Y'all been working so hard, and it shows your hard work is paying off. You deserve it. A fairy climax approaches. So that means your emotions could be going high, because I feel like a lot of you guys can be in your head. I think that you really want to know what to do, Some of you guys are imagining this beautiful new life, and it's coming. It's really coming. Spirit says the answers you need are coming. And I feel like with that, the answers that you need, I feel like some of you are at a tug of war. You love this person and you really want them to change, and you just don't know if it's worth the wait, or should you move on to somebody new. Spirit is telling you the answers that you need are coming. Honestly, I'll say that after. What is this? Confidence is the key to your success. So some of y'all are praying, continue to pray, continue to be confident. Things are working out in your favor. I guess I can pull a romance angel deck, right? For Leo. Yeah. This is the past. This is the unrequited love between you and your ex. Things not working out. See, but new love is coming. Unrequited love and then new love. New love is coming, Leo. Whether you want to run from it or not, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. It's been a long time coming. You go from unrequited love and this hot mess and this disruption in your love life all the way to a new love. You're going to be fine. Love is coming. Your money's coming and you deserve it. You've been working so hard, Leo. And this is your season coming up too, right? I think, yeah, Leo season is next. This is y'all season. 'Tis the season, Leo. Y'all winning. This is y'all winning season coming up. New love, money rolling in. So I send you tons of love and light. I hope this reading resonated with you or helped you. For personal readings, please email me. My email will be in the description box.